Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name is T. Kyle.
And I'm Bradley.
And this is your weekly pop culture podcast where we talk about
Legends Only.
Is this our next to final remote recording?
It's our final.
Really?
This is the last. I mean, unless next week goes poorly.
Unless one of us dies.
Unless, well, as you know, I am now a limited edition carrier of the J&J vaccine, so we don't know how that's going to go.
Unique.
I am
vintage.
a unique rebel. I feel like I'm the holographic Charizard of coronavirus vaccines.
Iconic.
I feel very exclusive. I literally woke up and read the news and I was like,
yeah.
Well, all right. Well,
you're going to be fine.
I got the 2-in-1 shampoo vaccine. I made that choice and I'm living with it.
That's funny.
Well, gotta laugh.
Head and shoulders and blood clots.
Yeah. No.
It's not what we're here to do.
That is not what we're doing tonight. But we are chugging along so far. I have nothing to report except my eyes twitching, but I think that's normal.
Yeah, lack of sleep.
Yeah, probably. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, just getting ready. We're moving in T-minus 7 days, so...
7 days.
7 days. I'm going to get a call on my phone.
Wow, I can't believe our eras are about to start.
I cannot believe it. I am very excited. I'm excited to move in. I'm excited to have my own space again. But it's been a blessing being home, and I'm very grateful for everything that has happened over the past year.
I love
all
that.
All things considered.
Local fantasy coming to an end. Discontinued.
For now, I am sure it will be a fantasy again someday.
True.
Someday I will understand.
Local Fantasy 2 coming to Kohl's.
The remix.
Still local. I can't. Oh my God, how exciting.
Very exciting. How about you? Anything new? Any new developments?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm having a lot of breakthroughs in my self-discovery and like all of that. So
okay, that's big. And you got the new windows.
Yeah, I did some home improvement, did some deep cleaning because I was like, oh, if I need to like host the podcast again here.
Yeah, exactly. I would like good lighting.
Yeah. Well, I have some. I mean, I've got ring lights, but
true.
I did like a full closet deep dive and was organizing all my props. And like, I was like, you know what?
Props.
Yeah, I do have a props closet. Mm-hmm.
What kind of props?
Like a wig and
I
glasses.
should have known. I really should have known. It's your drag closet.
I have
That's
full
what it is.
studio lights, tripods, mics.
Like you're more prepared than the Drag Race girls, honestly.
Yeah.
You're ready. You're ready to shoot a Zoom reunion.
I have 2 green screens now.
You're ready.
I have 3 ring lights.
He's a streamer.
Yeah.
He's a drag legend.
Yeah. You never know. She's a little producer, okay?
Yeah.
So,
you never know.
But I'm feeling
That's what
good.
they recommend having in your emergency kit. It's like beans, corn,
pasta,
2 green screens.
Yeah. Pasta and a ring light. It's all you need in life.
That's basically all I'm coming to the city with, so...
See you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, I don't know. It's obviously we don't need to get into it here, but yeah. But anyway, so this week, speaking of like nostalgia and like, blast from the past, Paula Abdul was on American Idol this week.
Right. This was a happy accident, or we'll call it, right? Because Luke Bryan had his COVID diagnosis, so somebody had to step in, and turned out to be the OG herself.
Yeah, it came together so fast, and I was so excited.
I mean, just seeing her just brought back the memories. Like, I did that throwback post of, oh my God, I'm just here for the music performance, 2009. She did that. She snapped.
Dance Like There's No Tomorrow.
Dance Like There's No Tomorrow.
Bop, underrated bop.
Bop, 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 bop.
Oh, we'll be talking about her later.
We will be. But yeah, congrats to Paula. Like, and frankly, I feel like she should just have that gig again. But I know that it's it's a different time, but I
She
just
did
feel like
well.
she brings the Pauliness is the reason the show was successful, is the trio, the original trio. So, it
Yeah,
was a
I thought it
nice
was
little throwback.
enjoyable. She called
Yeah,
Simon an STD.
she did.
I was
Ryan
like,
sort of
oh,
like stuttered.
yeah. He's like, a what?
Oh, what?
I will say though, it made me like I was sitting there because I'm here, obviously, and it's in LA. And I was like, you know what? I'm starting to get that itch for set life again.
Ooh, yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I'm like, really on a moment right now. I'm getting the itch again. I'm feeling,
There's a cream for that.
oh, oh.
No, I get what you mean. It's been exciting to see, even just the Drag Race Zoom reunion, just seeing them in a theater was like a reminder that things are starting to pick up again. And that was really exciting. And the way that Idol is handling it is really cool. I love these little signs of like studio life returning. And
I know.
I'm sure we're going to start getting like the first test rounds of vaccinated audiences and stuff soon.
Maybe. I got my pass. I know there's a lot of, we're not getting into that discourse, but I got my New York passport for vaccine. So it's a New York State
a thing you could get. Oh,
the Excelsior pass, not sponsored. It's so dramatic.
Exclusive.
I'm like,
Well,
what
I'm
is an
sure
Excelsior? Isn't that a
sure
Christmas
I'll get
song?
mine
Like
mailed in like a special coupon booklet for Johnson and Johnson baby products soon. Baby oil and a passport.
Isn't that like a song where it's like in Excelsior's day? Wasn't it?
Is that a hymn?
Isn't that
might be
something? I don't
That's
know.
probably something. It's
Basically,
not
it's just a
coming to mind
pass. But
yeah, okay.
The
concept of the passport is basically to pass through the ports.
Yeah, but there's no use for it yet. So I'm like,
Well,
okay.
you're not going anywhere.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Well.
But yeah, very much enjoyed that moment. And speaking of
a moment like this, if you will.
Oh, I wish she would come back, but she's doing something
what
else.
a gag that she did the voice.
Yeah.
What a gag. But, you never say never, I don't think, because she did go back for Piece by Piece, right?
Yeah.
That was Idol, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. She got a new album to promote soon.
Yeah, we'll see. But speaking of idols of the past, David Archuleta came out with a new song. Did you listen to this?
I thought that first part of the sentence was going to end up different.
Oh.
David Archuleta came out. It was
I wish.
I wish too. Oh my God, what a cutie. But yeah. Isn't he like a Mormon sweetie? Isn't that his deal or something? Or
something
religious?
like that.
Yeah. But he seems nice and sweet. And honestly, his song was a bop.
Yeah.
The actual hit single. But the new one I haven't heard yet. Is it
good.
a TikTok hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be a TikTok hit, but he did trend on TikTok recently because
yes, I saw the one
Crush.
where he
Yeah.
did the little meme where like you pretend you're not singing along and the camera pans along and you're singing behind the whole time.
A bop.
He's up with the kids. He gets it.
Honestly, we need to do like a deep dive of our fave Idol contestants.
We really do. It's Trinisa's moment. It's Christina Christian's moment to shine.
Okay, so I'll tell you a story. So I don't even know if I should be saying this because like it's work, but like when we found out that Luke had COVID, they were like, well, we think we're going to be getting a guest, a guest judge. And I was like, oh my God, Carmen Rasmussen.
You bitch. You know how I feel about her.
They were like, what? And I was like, Ryan Starr. And I was like, Trinice. And I just started like naming everyone. And they were like, okay, calm down.
As a diehard Caldwellian, I can't speak Carmen Rasmussen's name in this home.
Yeah.
But
Carmen Rasmussen
Julia D'Amato
is the reason why I learned about vibrato.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, she certainly had that. And
oh, you're definitely not holding any hard feelings, are you?
2003 to today. I'm not bitter. Still rock and roll to me. Is that the song she went out on? I think so.
I don't know.
Well, don't worry.
I don't know what the song was. That's all I remember about her.
You could honestly have Kimberly Locke back. Like she feels like she should be having something right now. Like she could be on The Talk as a co-host or something like that. Like she feels perfect for that.
She can come back with a podcast called The Eighth World Wonder.
Oh my God. I listen to that song still weekly.
I love that she was the eighth world wonder and China was the ninth world wonder. Iconic.
All our faves.
How many world wonders are there in real life?
7, I think.
So, wait, is this really a thing? Wait, so she was like, okay, I call 8. And then China was like, okay, I'm going to be 9.
If there's a sign-up sheet for World Wonders.
BB Rexha's 10.
Absolutely 10.
Oh, there's 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It's like the Great Wall of China, the Colosseum, Taj Mahal, BB Rexha's living room.
The Petra.
Oh, the Petra.
The Taj Mahal. The one in Vegas.
Machu Picchu.
Oh, wait,
Chichen Itza, Christ the Redeemer.
Wow.
Lotus the album.
Yeah. The 20th World Wonder.
Ahead of its time wonder.
Wow. Okay. Iconic. Well,
very.
Speaking of another wonder of the world, nothing in this wonder of the world. Paris Hilton is on a journey lately that I am completely fascinated by with NFTs.
And I'm so not surprised by this. Like, she's that Art Basel girl. She's like in the art world. She gets it. She mingles with the socialites, with the... Like, this is not surprising to me in the same way that Lindsay Lohan dropping her NFT non-bop was also...
Oh, now we said it.
I don't even think we addressed it. Did we even talk about
No,
that?
I forgot about it because it was so bad.
It's so bad. Lullaby.
Did someone buy that?
I unfortunately think so. It's like, don't worry. Nobody needs those masters. You can keep that.
Okay, so NFTs stand for
fungible token.
Fungible. What is it? Fungible.
Fungible token.
What does fungible mean? Fungible. That's a funny word.
Yeah, it
non-fungible. Let's look that one up. Fungible. Who comes up with these fucking words?
That one up.
Okay, so fungible. It's a adjective. Goods for able to be replaced or be replaced by what?
It's the property of a good or commodity whose units are essentially interchangeable. So that, I still don't know what that means, but I know that non-fungible means you cannot replace. Basically, as far as I've gathered from the explainers, is you buy a digital anything. It could be a tweet, a picture, a meme. Leave Britney Alone video is also up there. Chris Crocker did. And you can own the rights to it like Scooter Braun Masters style to the actual file. So even if you save the picture, even if you whatever, you don't actually own that image. Buying the NFT means you own the rights to it like Scooter taking Taylor's Masters, as far as I understand.
Got it.
So like somewhere down the line, somebody could sue everybody for using the Leave Britney Alone video or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what it is.
Interesting.
So you basically have the rights to that thing.
So it's like copyright?
Yeah, I think so.
But digital?
And I think it takes out the middleman of like copyright.
Yeah.
I think. That's as far as I've gathered from it. I don't totally get it. I do think it's a hype thing. It's like the trendy thing in the art world right now. I don't know if it'll be sustainable, but I do know that the numbers are crazy right now of things that are being sold.
And then you buy NFTs with Ethereum.
Yeah, I think you buy on Ethereum.
Which Ethereum is different from Bitcoin.
It's different. Yeah, there's all these different cryptocurrencies now. Bitcoin's the most popular one that people know of, but there's also Ethereum, which is really taking off because of this NFT thing. So Ethereum is going up right now, but so is Dogecoin, which is the one meme coin that people bought as a joke, and then it started actually taking off this week.
I just don't understand. Like, why can't I just say that I have $4 million in T. Kyle coin and I'm rich?
I don't totally get it either.
It's like these
all
people
I know
are like,
is I'm invested.
Yeah. They're like, I have like 4 million in Ethereum. I'm like, okay, what is that?
I think of it as simoleons from The Sims.
Yeah. It's like Neopoints.
That's what I think of it as. Yeah.
So how can I hit Motherload and just like give myself 50,000 over and over and over? Like,
what is the cheat code on Bitcoin? I don't totally know. All I know is that I've dabbled because I'm watching other people dabble. So I'm like, I want to be up there. I want to do that.
My Bitcoin doubled in value.
Yeah, like it's going crazy. Ethereum is and Dogecoin was like, some people who put in $100 as a joke like a year ago have $100,000 now in Dogecoin.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
I know. I don't know.
Love that. So we're going to start selling all of our episodes as Ethereum NFTs.
Oh my God, we should.
Give us millions.
Sell the pod as an NFT.
Low coins, legends only coins.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, so basically Paris is on this journey, and she just came out with this whole art collection of these 3D renderings of her and her dogs and her like dream bedroom, and she's so into it. She posted that she was talking to people on Discord. I'm like, you're full nerd right now.
I mean, if you want to believe, like, I feel like she gets into these things. Same with the DJing. Like, say what you will about standing behind a laptop pressing play. I really think that she actually nerds out on this stuff. Like, I think
so
she
too.
takes it seriously. So I actually believe her.
Yeah.
I think she is a smart businesswoman. So I feel like she probably does want to talk to these, like, nerds who are making money.
I tweeted her and said she should come on our podcast to discuss this. So we'll see if she notices.
I would love that. Crypto only.
Yeah. Well, she named her dogs Crypto Hilton and Ethereum.
Are you serious? She's already naming dogs after it?
Is dedication.
That is very interesting.
Yeah. Do you remember that story that was going around, like, that was this is what I would ask her about. Do you remember that story that was going around on Reddit or something where someone was like, oh, Paris Hilton like collects old radios or something?
Yes, I remember that story.
I need to dig into that, and I want to ask her about that and see if it's true, because I believe it's true.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Because if she's the same person who dug into Kim Kardashian's closet and sold her stuff, she's probably getting clocks too.
Yeah.
I'm sure she is.
I want to be like, who do you main in League of Legends? Do you play N64?
Right. And are you like a Bitcoin miner? Do you have like modems stacked in your guest bedroom that you're like doing the mining, which I don't even know what mining is, but I know that's what you have to do.
It's like, doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, but I just,
nothing
you can put
does.
$10 into it every week or so.
It's
going up.
Give me the cheat code.
Rocket emoji. Up, up, up.
That'll be a new thing soon, probably emoji coin.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, that's kind of like, as far as I understand, like what Dogecoin was like a joke crypto. And then Elon every time Elon tweets about anything, it goes up. And that's the same with like how that GameStop situation happened. Like nerds talked about it on Reddit and it got like viral. It's so weird. The market keeps getting manipulated by like nerds who are just like getting excited on Reddit or Elon tweeting.
Wow. Take over
it just
the world.
Proves that nothing's real and financial things are just like a joke. And like, why is there world debt? Why is there debt? Who do we owe the debt to?
Right. Just delete it. Hit backspace. I don't understand. Like,
let's just all agree to start over.
Yeah. Just give everyone $1 million.
Yeah. Why is that hard?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to run for president.
I'm supporting this.
Hi, everyone. My name's T. Kyle, and my goal is to give everyone $1 million and hit backspace on the national debt. Thank you.
It's just you sitting down to like a 1996 computer, like the Spice Girls picture, and just hitting backspace.
Yeah. Command, Shift, Option, whatever. Mother load, enter on everyone's bank account.
I'm here for it.
Wow. Well, yeah, more on that, I guess. We'll see if Paris responds to my tweet.
Speaking of nerds manipulating the charts.
Yeah, from NFT to ARTPOP.
Yeah. Yes, the Justice for Art Pop Week really just took off this week. The Little Monsters.
Now, I'm curious because
who is having that conversation?
Where did that come from?
So I think it brewed up because there was that promise of Art Pop 2.
By who?
By Mother Monster herself. Oh. There was always like this talk in the works of a second Art Pop. And she had that app and she was making all these promises. An Animal Farm thing was happening, that animal game. And all of that was happening. And
she was supposed to do something with Minecraft.
Yeah. She was
ahead of her time.
Seemingly in talks with Fortnite or something.
Yeah.
So I feel like every couple of months or so, there's a Art Pop was underrated wave on gay Twitter, stan Twitter, and everyone like blurbs about it. I have my thoughts about that. But regardless, I think this took off more than ever. Everyone's still bored at home for the most part, sort of. And it just, we've got Glory up there. We got Mariah's album's up there on iTunes. Like, so they sent up Art Pop, number one on iTunes. And then it definitely charted on like Twitter, it became a trending topic. And Gaga was in her dressing room in Italy and she saw it and she started tweeting about Art Pop.
Wow.
When she should have been filming scenes. I mean, I'm happy for her and I'm happy for the fans who get to have their moment. Art Pop is not my, like, I really do like the album. I think I gave it like a 4.5 out of 5 at the time. I really like it. But I don't know that it's ahead of its time. I actually think it was quite of its time, if anything. It sounds like it.
I mean, I stand by this, and I checked my Twitter to make sure that it's on the record. In 2013, I tweeted that Gypsy is one of her best songs, which is fact.
Yeah, definitely.
2013 was a year.
It was like a noisy year.
Yeah.
It was noisy, synth overload. I feel like it was right exactly where, I mean, it was weird, of course. Applause is a weird song. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Born This Way is still like a stronger body of work.
Chromatica's better.
Well,
here's the question that we want to pose to the audience, because we have another deep dive coming up. And then this happened in our Discord, which shout out to everyone on patreon.com/legendsonly. The chatter just started up in Discord. Everyone's like, Art Pop Deep Dive, Art Pop Deep Dive. So we're going to post the poll, and this is like a little wild card at the end of the month, and we'll see what the audience says. But
that era certainly had the most moments, from the flying dress to the launch party to the vomiting on South
iFlop, Roar, Britney Jean.
Oh my God, the tweets, get a job, stay away from her. Yeah, the Perez showdown at her apartment, all of that.
So much chaos in 2013.
What a year. Oh, pure trauma, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the best of times, the worst of times.
Well, discussing chaos, why don't we just stay on the subject here?
Okay, I love chaos.
So, also in news and gay rights.
Gay rights news.
The Bachelor came out this week.
This dominated the news cycle. Yeah, one of them. This was like my job for several days, was reporting on this. I'm of two minds about this. Yay for coming out, but also Colton Underwood has made headlines for like the past 2 years for like having basically an abusive relationship with Cassie Randolph, and got a restraining order against him, was stalking her, had a device put in her car to track her. And I'm like, and that was 8 months ago. And I was like, how? But you're gay. Why do you care about stalking a girl? That's so weird. Like, I don't understand his deal. I know he's like basically a Republican. He follows Candace Owens and like some other problematic people. So I'm like, congratulations on your Netflix deal. And go with your gay guide.
I did appreciate the gay guide meme.
The gay guide meme was great. It was definitely an easy term to take off on Twitter and then replace with like your gay guides of your youth.
Yeah, my gay guide was Britney Spears holding up In the Zone.
I mean, yeah, we've said as much on the pod. That's pretty much, that's exactly our gay guide. His is Gus Kenworthy, the Olympian.
I like Gus.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel two ways about this. I'm like, I'm not trying to like knock on someone's, hustle and showbiz.
Sure.
Like, get your show, entertain the girls, whatever. I'm all for it, But like you said, this guy stalked his ex-girlfriend, put a tracking device on her car, and I'm like, okay, like,
I mean, it's true. I just am so genuinely confused about like what his deal is to have led to that moment. I don't know, but congrats on coming out, I guess. I want to hear from Cassie. I want to hear what her actual take on this is. She hasn't said anything yet. So there's that. And I mean,
also, like, let me step up on my little pedestal for a second. The other thing that bothers me about this is there is a huge onslaught of like anti-trans bills happening across America right now. If you live in another country, I don't know if you've heard about it or seen it, but like it is sweeping the nation. So when something like this comes out, I'm like, honestly, we really don't need some white gay with another white gay doing white gay things, even though like
right, this is very
like
2000
us, but like
well, yeah, but this is very like 2003. It's very like Will and Grace. It's just like we're past this now. Like we should be telling more complicated stories, more interesting stories, more marginalized stories than just attractive Christian white guy comes out. It's like, okay. I mean, we've told that story quite a few times actually.
Yeah.
It's just not very interesting, and also he doesn't seem like
the one to be putting up on a platform.
Yeah, like there's a lot of to have somebody who has a restraining order against him is like, okay, well, was this just like,
I mean, the reality TV like nerd in me is kind of like, okay, give me mess, you know, like put him in a Fire Island house and like, you know.
Which brings me to my next point, which is, should there be a gay bachelor? Because now the producers of the show are
there already was
about them. Yes, there was
Finding Prince Charming.
A mess.
I don't think it wasn't messy enough. Well, here's the thing I'll say about these shows. I've seen more mess in my Fire Island houses than any of these shows, like, at all.
Well, I definitely don't think, like, the Disney brand, like ABC, would allow for a gay bachelor to be
messy.
That.
Yeah.
Definitely not. It would have to be aired on, I don't even know, not even Logo. I mean, VH1 could, like, step up to the plate and have, like, a messy run. But I think... I mean, there's definitely room for it. Just like you have to lean into the fact that like all the contestants are going to end up hooking up with each other, and it'll be more complicated than just everyone vying for the main bachelor, which is more fun. It's like,
I know, I'm so torn on it because it's like, give me.
But when he goes to give the final rose and the guy's like, sorry, I fell in love with Chad.
Yeah.
In the Illusions Lounge.
Right. But like, I don't know. I'm torn on it. Like, remove Colton from the situation. I don't think he should be like whatever, but just on the subject of like a gay bachelor.
Yeah.
The reality TV nerd in me is like a summer house gay bachelor where you like literally isolate them in a house, old school VH1 reality TV style.
Yeah.
They will all go insane and they will all just like start sleeping with each other and fighting.
Hook up and fight. Yeah.
Oh my, like some of the things I've heard my housemates, this is so bad that I'm like exposing them on here, but like the things that they've said to each other in like fights over like beans and groceries is just unreal.
Oh, absolutely. Didn't they have a Fire Island one? Didn't they have something?
Yeah, but it wasn't entertaining.
It didn't go there. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to A-List, the A-List
okay,
Logo.
yeah.
Underrated reality show that got ripped because everyone was like, that doesn't represent the gay community. I'm like, okay, but this is just mess. Like, I think it's a tricky one because there's always going to be people who are like, which I agree with, is like, do we really need this right now? We should be lifting up and giving budget and, you know, the spotlight to marginalized communities and like, you know, people who aren't like messy and whatever. But then the entertainment side of me is like, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, there's like Love Island, there's The Circle. There's all these like other shows that are messy anyway. So I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I just feel like there should be better expectations. Like it shouldn't be expected to be like how The Bachelor goes.
Right.
You have to know that like the infighting and in hookupping will be unlike The Bachelor.
Yeah. They should just have the cocktail
I just love that
it.
like, well, the Cocktail Stores had their show, which I didn't watch, but I heard it was like very tame compared to what they thought, you know, like a men.com exclusive was going to be.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, well.
Could you imagine me as the gay bachelor?
No.
It would be a disaster.
It would be an absolute disaster. It would you blackout drunk at 5 p.m. at the pool.
Yeah.
And you decide to marry like some woman who's in the pool.
It's so iconic. I just am like thinking about when I was on Fire Island, there was this fight that happened in the kitchen. And the one guy was like, you may be a preschool teacher, but I'm not one of your students. And you won't not talk down to me like that. And then he's like, get your finger. He's like, don't point your finger in my fucking face. He's like, I'll point all 10 of my fingers in your fucking face if I want. And it was just, it's so bad, but I sat on the couch and I just had my notes app open and I was just writing like all of the one-liners that they were screaming at each other.
I mean, it's gold.
Oh, it was iconic.
Fire Island drama, please.
Yeah. And then at dinner the next night, we were all like sitting there and it was like awkward. And I was like, so, and I pulled my notes app out and I was like, let's talk about what happened last night.
Let's talk about the husband.
Yeah. Basically, Lisa Rinna.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I don't really know if ABC would be the ones to helm a Bachelor, gay Bachelor, but I do love that Billy Eichner basically called him out years ago in that meme that went viral. Did you see that? That Billy had so awkward, it was so funny. And his face, you can actually see it all going through his head at that time.
Yeah, it's like the
you could be the next
meme.
gay Bachelor. And he's like, yeah, algebra meme.
Right? He's like, maybe so.
It was the same face that I made when somebody was like, oh, what girls do you find hot in middle school? And you're like, who has nice hair? Who has nice hair?
Sable.
Yeah, well, he's not somebody I'm necessarily rooting for, but I guess it's a win for somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone stream Pose. That's the show that everyone should be watching right now.
Oh, yeah.
Take the budget from that gay guide and give it to Pose for another season.
Just announced Legendary Season 2, May 6th or 7th, I believe. Same cast, Megan Thee Stallion, Leomi. Oh my God, I'm very excited. It looks amazing. The budget was stepped up. If you want to see like ball competition, it's so well done, I think. So that's on HBO Max. So get your trials up, girls.
I know. I have to subscribe to everything again now.
They really got us good. They were like, okay, so none of you are paying for TV anymore. Now you're just going to pay $15.99 for every single service, and you're going to actually pay more than you would have for TV.
Yeah, way more.
Oh yeah, we're very stupid, but yeah.
Just share your passwords, do a thing ladies. Where it's like you get like 5 channels for a month. And
they're going to end up having like joining up. Like HBO Max is going to like merge into Netflix at some point, or like Disney will merge into something. It's too many. Disney Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, Hulu. I mean, what are the other big ones?
Spotify, Apple Music.
Oh, well, yeah.
Amazon Prime Video.
Will always be at war, but
Crunchyroll. What's the other one?
Oh, Crunchyroll. I actually just signed up for that today because I want to watch one. Because
Wow Plus.
Oh yeah, Wow Plus. Well, that one is so easy. Like
YouTube
$4
TV.
a month. Yeah.
TV coin.
Well, Bitcoin.
Yeah. It's like, okay. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, messy reality shows. Yeah. That's basically how I feel about it. I don't really have anything else to say.
No, me either. Good luck to him. Well, Colton, good luck.
Yeah, literally. And I still want to be on Summer House, by the way. That's really the point of this.
We're manifesting that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that everyone can go on Twitter and be like, he doesn't represent gays. I'm like,
oh. That's a burden nobody wants, to be like the representative of the gays or trans, or it's like, I can't be all these things for everybody.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll gladly be like, pretend that I represent all of New Jersey and gays.
Yeah, I guess I'll be the gay Jew ambassador.
I'll be the villain. I'll take it. Well, anyway, speaking of queens from Jersey, shall we discuss some TikTok talk?
TikTok talk. We've got quite a queen making the rounds on TikTok.
We do. Allie Brooke, an icon, a one-sided friend of the pod. She doesn't know us, but we stan her.
No, she follows. She follows
the pod?
I don't know if she follows the pod, but she follows me.
Same. She follows me, like, personally, but I'm like, I don't know if she knows that we actually stan. Okay.
I'm sure she does.
Well, this TikTok, so she did the waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things, showing her iconic meme dance.
You know what? She is self-aware, and we have to give her props.
Yep.
Well, it's been shoved in her face for years, I'm sure. But yes, her side shuffle, her iconic side shuffle. Not only did she do that waking up in the morning one, but then she recreated it in another one. Did you see that?
Yep.
She actually did the dance, and the kids are eating it up.
They are.
Gen Z. But they're already scaring me. All the comments are like, oh my God, I remember when I was 8 and I saw this. I'm like, shut up. I was out of college when that happened. Please.
Know.
Oh, I'm elderly.
Yeah, you are. We are.
I know.
I just love that someone commented. They were like, LMAO, remember when you were hammering the wheel? And she wrote LMAO. So I feel like she's a self-aware. She's a good
5,000%.
Self-sense of, wait, what am I trying? She's a good sense of humor about herself.
She absolutely does. I don't know how, but I ended up being at like 3 different publications that had like interviews and in-person performances with Fifth Harmony. Like I saw them many times, and she she's just such a damn good sport and like very funny, cute with it. I have nothing but nice things to say about her. So honestly, she deserves all these like dance feature bops and this TikTok wave right now.
Stream All Night by Ally Brooke.
Stream All Night. And what's her Havana-esque bop? Oh God. Well, there's Lipstick.
Oh my God. What is it called? Okay, I'm looking that one up.
I forgot. All Night is so good.
Well, she's got many. She's got hits. Yeah, so shout out to Miss Brooke for carrying TikTok on her back. There's another queen that I saw who's active. Rena is starting to get active. Sawayama. She showed the behind the scenes of Elton John recording the Chosen Family duet. That was cool. Shout out to Rena. And what was the other wave? Oh, I wrote it down. The Crazy one, but it's like a solemn version of Crazy, like a acoustic Acapulco moment. And okay, people are telling on themselves in ways that I really did not expect. If you haven't seen this trend, look it up. It's called like Gnarls Barkley Crazy. But it's called something else. But if you search that, you should find it. And it's people that are exposing the most insane things they've done in their past.
It's kind of a spin-off of the Waking Up in the Morning.
Basically. But really it focuses on crazy things.
Yeah.
And
unhinged things that people have done.
I don't think I realized how many people pretend to be having a boyfriend on Snapchat. So many of these are like dressing up a mannequin with like a boy's hoodie and holding like their hand under the sweatshirt, making it look like it's a person. Oh my God. Or the one girl who like threw paint at herself off camera and she's like, stop. And it was just herself. They all want to make their exes jealous. The one I sent you was the girl
Unhinged.
Pretending to have a pregnancy, a gender reveal.
Full gender reveal with like
with her family
firework.
involved. She wasn't pregnant. The
She's
girls are
also
telling
like
on
skinny.
themselves.
She's like snatched in the gender reveal. And
yeah,
I'm like,
she's absolutely not pregnant.
yeah, like you are a skinny legend and you light this firework and then it's like blue and she's like shaking and crying. Like,
oh God, yeah. So I highly recommend looking that one up. Eden the Doll did one, I think, where she like her ex cheated on her, so she slept with the brother and sent the video to their mom.
oh,
She showed the text exchange.
what's the most unhinged thing you've ever done involving a guy? Well, how much time do we have? Like, wait a minute.
But I definitely never played the trying to make somebody jealous game. I was just the jealous one.
Oh.
I don't know. I know you definitely have stories.
What?
You drove by the house. What would you do that time you drove by the house blasting something?
Oh, I may or may not have taken a red culotta from Dunkin' Donuts and thrown it in someone's open convertible.
That's right. That would have made a great... You should do that for the TikTok one, honestly. That's a pretty good one.
They used to have those strawberry ones at Dunkin'. I slipped out of my hand as I was driving past. I was, I had the windows down and I was like, oh my God. Unhinged. What else have I done?
Unhinged.
Oh, I don't even...
I'm trying to think of anything unhinged I've done.
I threw ice at someone at Applebee's.
Well, that's what you do at Applebee's.
They ditched me. And so we went for half off appetizers, a very local fantasy moment.
Oh.
And I was like, you bitch. And I was like, thrice. I was iconic. What else have I done?
I'm trying to think. There's nothing unhinged that I can't think of it. It randomly popped in my head, and this is not unhinged, but remember the time I basically got kicked out of the restaurant at Atlantic City for having tank top on?
Yes. They were like, sir?
We went to go see Britney at Atlantic City, and we went to one of the casino restaurants, and I sat down in a sleeveless tank. On a press trip, and I sat down in a sleeveless tank, which is all I own, and they all came over. They were like concerned. They were like, "Sir, we need you to
cover up." Yeah,
cover up. And they brought me a restaurant T-shirt that I had to wear, like an XL shirt.
That was so.
That was bizarre.
That was homophobic.
It was definitely anti-gay rights.
I feel like I wanted to like flip that table. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait a minute. Now I definitely remember sitting there and being like, well, what are you going to do about that person over there that's got spaghetti straps on?
We did do that. We were like, but she's wearing like
her
a tank.
Tits are hanging out. What about her?
My tits are. It's just because mine are hairy. That doesn't mean anything.
I support the tits out. Yeah.
It was so bizarre. And I wanted to just be like, excuse me, do you know we're in Atlantic City? This is not glamour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a tragic trip all around that was, huh?
That really, really was.
Homophobia, dance moms, recital teas.
Not our finest moment. No.
This place reminds me of Louisiana. Iconic. Oh. Speaking of fashionable choices, shall we discuss?
I think it's time.
Some breaking news, everybody. Hit it! High fashion! So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
Okay, so the Met Gala is returning in September, 2 nights only. Which I was excited about until I saw the theme, which is American fashion.
I am American. American fashion. Yes, I mean, there can be some really cool up-and-comers that people can highlight, and it could be a real good opportunity to highlight up-and-coming talent in America. That could be really cool. I don't want it to be just like Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
Although, if we have like a Allie Hilfiger moment, that would be good. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's not like a red, white, and blue moment. I hope it's just like really cool looks from like cool, edgy designers.
Yeah.
It could be.
Waterloo Misfortune, if anyone knows that reference.
Or it's going to be like that awful singer, Joy Villa, who always shows up in like the Trump flag outfits for every Grammys.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it will be, but...
Good luck finding a new personality, sweetie.
Yeah. I don't really think it'll be that overtly American, though. I think it'll just be that the designer is American. I hope.
Yeah,
because
I also
they didn't
don't
get
have
the memo
enough
on the
of
camp.
I don't have, even though I went to the Fashion Institute of Technology, I did not study fashion. Clearly,
fashion.
I don't know enough about the history of fashion.
Oh, well, let me tell you. It started in in 1322. No. I don't think you need to know about the history of fashion, though. This is just American designers.
Yeah.
So
whatever. Whoever has their tits out, I'm going to stand. So
yeah, I'm sure Dua will do something amazing. I'm sure like Rihanna will come through as always. So I'm still excited for it. And I was a little bummed out that it wasn't going to be in May as usual. But if it was in May, it would be this awkward middle ground event where there'd probably be no crowd. It just really wouldn't be the same still. So they might as well wait until it's like better to do it.
Yeah. And more people can hopefully go.
Yeah. And hopefully some more Drag Race girls can go again and get the assignment right this time. And
oh, yeah.
Remember when camp was like 50% of that group got camp?
Yeah.
Correctly? Yeah.
I'm excited to see this, though, because it is
looking camp right in the eye.
It kind of, I mean, this is, some people are going to gasp at this, but like the Met Gala, I know it's very highbrow and it's very elite, but like that's not very my aesthetic. But like the stuntness of it reminds me of what people used to do at the VMAs back in the day. So it's like, I'm all for a stunt. I love a reveal. I love an entrance.
Gaga's 4 looks as she came out was really fun. So
that's what is exciting for me about this.
I agree. I feel like there will be statements about America, actually. So it could be a very interesting looks-wise. So we'll see. But I'm actually excited for it. It'll be a busy day at work for me, but I'm excited. So how do you have a specific high fashion look of the week that you would?
No, I don't really have anything. I mean, I was like really diving back into old wrestling videos because of BB Rexa performing at WrestleMania.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, her look kind of is it.
Yeah.
And it happened like the second after we posted the last episode. She came out giving us Sable Rexa. And it's like, that is our high fashion, truly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also give a quick shout out to Bad Bunny for his crop top look. I don't know anymore if I want to be him or be with him, but I think it's both. But his, he looked so good. That went viral, just him wearing a crop top. He looked so hot. Ugh. Anyway, so my high fashion goes to BB and Bad Bunny.
BB and BB.
BB and BB.
Yeah, he's hot.
He really
must be
is.
nice. I wonder if I could.
Now J Balvin has a baby coming, a little Bobby Balvin.
What?
I don't understand. I don't even. I don't know. Anyway, moving on from fashion.
Well, from new Bobies to new music.
That's right.
So,
It's
quick
time
note
for
here
new music.
now, a little electronic moment. So, there is a new Kygo song out right now. She's a cute girl. It's not really it for
Cute
me,
next to gorgeous.
but we still stand. I do appreciate that he did 2 mixes. There's like the regular one, and then there's a piano instrumental version. But like
Now I'm gonna have Nicki Minaj piano stuck in my head.
yeah,
Grand piano.
I kind of wanted to shake my ass. This is more of like an emotional moment, which is fine, but check that one out. But Above and Beyond, speaking of shaking your ass, they just put out this massive instrumental collection. It's over 7 hours. It's called Above and Beyond Club Instrumentals. Check it out. Very good.
Speaking of Above and Beyond, if you didn't see me shaking and crying, it only took 20 years, but finally, Madonna has put out all the remixes of What It Feels Like for a Girl, including the 12-inch Club Above and Beyond video mix, iconic of the song, which you hear in the music video, finally is on streaming. Everybody go check that out, including the Spanish version of the song. Long awaited. It only took 20 years, but we're here now. And yeah, Madonna's been rolling out the CD, the maxi singles and the bonus content that we've been waiting for. So I'm happy that happened. But yeah, What It Feels Like for a Girl, a new interesting song for everyone to get into. Some people had never seen the video before and they were shook. So I highly recommend. You will live. It's like,
this is my first time hearing the Above and Beyond mix of it because it just wasn't available.
You've got to watch the video. You've got to watch. It's like Grand Theft Auto meets Elderly Home. You'll see. Yes.
Basically my life
it's
now.
Really, it is still so cool 20 years later. And I feel like it's very underrated. So now that you've trended art pop, you can trend What It Feels Like for a Girl.
I'm glad that artists are starting to do this, though, because 1, it's smart for them, and 2, it's just exciting for the fans because a lot of videos have different mixes that should be on streaming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls, The Dance Break.
Oh, God, the dance break is so essential. That's why I'm glad Lil Nas X put out the day later, put out the version with the little dance break from the video.
Yeah.
The
Little
extended
Nas.
Satan version. Lil Nas.
As our queen Roz would say.
I'm listening to Lil Nas.
Starbucks and some Little Nas.
Yeah, so
we stan.
We do stan. Well, speaking of, you named a song called Marina Trench.
Yeah, there's a song from Above and Beyond, Marina Trench, that's on there. That's standout from the club instrumentals. But there's also another Marina who's back with some more new music. Marina.
Without diamonds.
No diamonds.
No diamonds.
Purge the Poison.
Yes, which she had teased like a good 8 months ago or a year ago or whatever. Because of a very particular line, we knew it very well. And it is here now. Marina with slightly more of an edgy, rocky guitar, cool girl vibe, I would say. And definitely kind of a Family Jewels throwbacky kind of vibe to her. Very messagey. The song is sort of like a We Didn't Start the Fire, kind of like a naming lots of current events sort of situation, and everything's fucked up, and Me Too, Harvey Weinstein, and of course this line, which was 2007 when size 0 was the rage, Britney shaved her head, and all we did was call her crazed.
Yeah,
now,
she spills several points on the song.
She does. I'm always of two minds about that. I kind of don't ever want to touch that again, but at the same time, she did not lie.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like I don't want to bring it up to be like a point in a song, but I'm also like, well, yeah, that's true. But Marina is definitely like strong message this era, like man's world, the patriarchy vibes, like all of that sort of like dismantle all of that. And so this song is in keeping with that theme. And yeah, so she's purging the poison.
Yeah, I'm into it. I really like the cover too.
Really like the cover. Really loving her look in general. That dress she's been wearing on Instagram.
Now, is this leading up to a new album?
Yes, we do have a new album coming. They just announced it along with the song. It's called Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land.
Okay.
And I really like the cover, actually. She's got that like MDNA like glass panels sort of. And then she's wearing like a cyan corset-y thing and giving you Betty Page hair. So I'm into it. Yeah. It gives me almost like beautiful stranger Madonna trippy throwback vibes. I don't know. I'm into it.
Yeah, I wasn't really on the fruit journey, but like I love Disconnect and A Man's World. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how this shapes up. But yeah.
Well, she name dropped our queen, so I think it's fitting to discuss Britney this week.
Our queen.
She finally answered some questions that were actual questions that a lot of people were asking, and she answered them on Instagram.
We're here to answer all of your questions, and the first main question that you guys have been asking me is basically, when I'm in my living room, do I get dizzy when I'm spinning so much? Yes, I get extremely dizzy. But I'm a dancer, so as long as I have a focus point for my head, as I turn, as long as I keep finding that spot, usually in the end, it's not as bad. The second question that you guys have been asking me is basically, what does the red refrigerator mean on my Instagram? Honestly, I just thought it was cool. I thought it was vintage, it was red, and it was just really cool. Next question is, am I okay? Yes, I'm totally fine. I'm extremely happy. I have a beautiful home, beautiful children. I'm taking a break right now because I'm enjoying myself.
Truly, you never know what's coming with her. Well, first of all, on a less serious note, I did appreciate her little tutorial about when she's a dancer. So when she spins, she keeps focus on one point as she spins so she doesn't get dizzy.
Yeah. That's a thing, though.
I was like, that is a thing, because when I did karate, that was the same thing. You had a focus point so that you don't get tripped up when you're doing all the combinations. And I was like, you know what? Well, she would teach those like classes to the 8-year-olds all the time. So she's probably like, focus, sweetie.
Yeah.
So... but then she answered about the refrigerator.
Yeah. So the first one was, she says she gets dizzy.
Yep.
And then the second one, which was the red refrigerator, which she described as vintage and red. So she thought it was cool. And if you are a long time Britney fan, you know that she loves things that are vintage and faded. And cool. Sure,
and lately red. So we still don't know what Project Red is, but she did say it was a photo project of some sort.
Yeah.
So she's just still into those red images. So we'll see one day. We will understand.
I mean, I kind of feel like what my theory, which like I try not to, share too many theories because it gets messy. But I've always felt like her Instagram is a Pinterest board. Like, I think I've said it on
for
here
sure.
Over and over and over. I'm like, it's Pinterest. She just doesn't, like, she's using it like Pinterest. She finds an image and then posts it.
Right. With cheesy corn.
Yeah. Like, if we didn't have Instagram and she was on Pinterest, this would be a red board. Like,
she would have a red board. Absolutely. That's pretty much what I think it is.
Is a thing that people do. Like,
yeah, this
isn't unusual. It's not weird. It's not whatever people are calling it. Like,
right.
This is the thing that people do on Pinterest. It's just most people don't do it on Instagram, but
she's curating.
Yeah.
And then she, out of the blue, just answered the question that most people do have, which is, "Are you okay?" Which was like very poignant. And she said she's really okay. She's got a beautiful home, beautiful family, beautiful kids, or something like that.
Yeah.
And that she's just taking a break right now because she's wants to live her life or whatever, enjoy herself. And I think the people who are concerned but needed that reassurance will be reassured. And I think the people who are reading into things will just read into that further. I don't think there's going to be convincing those people. We talked about that. And, I'm at peace with it. I liked her answer. If people want to read into that further, then that's their prerogative. But I don't know. I'm going to take it at face value, I guess.
I agree. Yeah, I saw the same thing. It was like, a lot of people I felt were being more vocal of like, okay, she actually answered the question. You heard it from her. She's saying it like, shut up now. Like, there was a lot of that sentiment. And then there was also a lot of the sentiment of, why is it edited that way? And they cut her off and, you know, getting very, very, very,
deep into it.
The details of it. But to me, what actually was more telling in this than the third question, to me, was the refrigerator question. Because hearing her say it was vintage and red, and I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Me,
no, I
like,
had the same reaction to that. She's like, I don't know why you guys are fucking making a big deal out of it.
Yeah, because like all the things from the past came back where she's like, you know, they go and ask her about the jeans in her fashion line. And she's like, well, I really like these because they're vintage and faded.
Why are you asking me about my fridge?
Yeah, she's like, it's just cool.
Yeah, it was very
like, it's a cool fridge. And she's not lying. Like, there's literally a YouTuber that I follow who has that fridge. And I'm like, Brittany should go hang out with her. And she would be so excited that she has
She probably would.
In her kitchen. So I don't know. That second question to me was more telling because that's a Brittany thing to say. It's something we've heard for years now. And so I don't know. It was like nice to hear it. And then, her just being like, I have my home and my kids. And I'm like, we know her. Like, that's all she wants. That's her happiness in life is
all that she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it was reassuring for me, and other people will take it in different ways, and that's their prerogative. But like, I was like, cool. Okay. I'm really glad she said that. So
yeah.
That's where we're at today, but obviously it changes every day.
I know. Also, and this is me kind of going against my own, I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite, but the post with the lions walking on the highway. So I'm continuing my theory that she's a TikTok like legend here. That song is a TikTok trend, the one that's overlaid over the lion video.
Oh.
It's all the Muas were doing it. It's like something where you like do a transition and then you show off your like full face.
Yes.
But the song is called it's something. It's like just like a whore or something. There's something with it. A whore is in the title.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Everybody does that song.
Yeah,
she's definitely on TikTok.
It's called "Such a Whore" by JVLA. And I heard it on the thing, and I was like, oh, that's the one that all the Muas are doing, showing off their eye looks.
Right.
So I don't know. And then like all of her support of Noah Cyrus, I find very interesting. So
if she's not on it, then the boys are on it. And if they're not, it's Sam. But somebody's showing her TikToks at the end of the day. I'm happy for her. And that's where we're at right now. So
yeah, I'm into it. I'm also into this new Troye Sivan song called
into Baby Troy. Yes.
With Regard and Tate McCree.
Yes, I'm super into this song. I love Troy doing a moody dance bop. Like the time he collaborated with Zed, Paper Cut.
Justice for Paper Cut.
Justice for Paper Cut. Absolutely into this song. Regard is really good. And this just is a really fantastic bop. I don't have a lot to say about it. It's just we talked about it last week. Like, I loved his little showing off his thong underwear or whatever moment with all these promo pics, and I like this vibe. I hope he goes electric. I hope he goes electronic.
Me too.
Because I really think this actually works for him. So I'm into the dance features for sure. Little baby Troy.
Is he currently in Australia?
I think so.
Yeah. Jealous. Yeah. Baby, I'm jealous.
Well, speaking of Bobby, I'm jealous.
Let's chat about the queen of the evening. Queen of the year.
Queen of the year. She's been #1 for 50 fucking weeks. Miss BB Rexa.
Now, I have to confess, I am like full Rexar now.
Oh, I knew you would be, and I'm really glad you're on this journey.
I feel like I was avoiding it for a long time because I was like, I don't know, like, like standing someone
this
new.
podcast is for the bad bitches and Rexars only.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I have my faves. I don't need any more. I don't want to get like too
no
invested.
new friends.
Yeah. It's like, and then what if one of my new faves is like problematic? But no, I'm full Rexar now.
Yeah, diehard Rexar. Absolutely. I really think this album is shaping up to be really good. The new song is called Sabotage, and I actually know one of the co-writers, which I didn't see coming. So when I heard it, I actually thought of Wrecking Ball by Miley first.
Ooh.
it gives me like, this is her power ballad vocals.
Yeah.
A vocal queen. I love angsty BB also.
Also, the video's good. Like, it's very...
The video is good and not without its controversy.
Yeah. Well, okay, so song first for me. I thought it was interesting that like Sabotage and Sacrifice, like they kind of like in my head I was like singing Sabotage to the beat of Sacrifice.
Oh, I fully did not realize there was like a different single coming because I thought it was the same word at first.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is she announcing Sacrifice again?
So tell me what you sabotage.
Sabotage.
Like you could interchange them.
Absolutely, but
okay, so this video caused some drama on the internet.
It really did.
Yesterday. Oh, okay. I need to. All right. So, what do I even want to say for this? So, there's this person who makes
Maybe
YouTube
it's
videos.
The monster.
Yeah. There's this creator who used to be popular on YouTube and accused BB Rexa of copying one of her music videos. Gabby Hanna, former Vine star and attempted singer, viral legend for What If I'm the
All the
Monster?
wrong reasons. Yeah. Came for BB. I will say the storyboard is similar.
Yeah.
But I don't know that and no shade to BB, I don't know that it's the most original concept because she did say it reminded her of Love the Way You Lie, I think, right? She said Rihanna was the reference, Eminem and Rihanna.
The fire scenes are literally Eminem and Rihanna, Love the Way You Lie.
Yeah, so
Gabby copied that.
Yeah.
And also, it's honestly like... It kind of reminded me of Lindsay Lohan's Daughter to Father with like the photos and like that grit and gritty bedrooms are not a new concept.
I was going to say, no shade to BB, but it's not the most original concept to have like anguished throwing the picture, lighting a match, setting the house on fire.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's kind of a trope or like a theme that we've seen.
Kelly Clarkson, My December album cover. That's the thing with, first of all, my whole thing with Gabby is like, she's always starting problems with people. And it's like, if you're going to call out BB Rexa for copying you when all of your music videos can be scalped for their inspirations, like, you really need to be careful. Like, she really tried it. She fake edited a frame by frame that was timed to make it look like BB copied it shot for shot.
Oh.
So she posted a video and I was like, and I literally was like, let me pull up this Sabotage music video. I was like, that's not how it goes because she breaks the mirror at the end. She doesn't break it at the beginning. So I like pulled it up and I was like, okay, now you're like fake editing shit to make it look like BB copied you.
Well, this is really... I trust in BB to handle this.
Yeah.
And or ignore, which I think she should.
And also, like...
I would not try it with BB Rexa, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. That's when I knew the Rexar was like embedded in me because I was like ready to scalp Gabby because it's like, first of all, the things I've heard about you from people is like you are really, really, really like nasty to people like behind the scenes. And then now you're trying to be like, copied my video. And it's like, no, you copied Lindsay Lohan, Daughter to Father, Rihanna and Eminem, Kelly Clarkson, My December album photo shoot, literally that whole era. Like, I can pull the mood board on you too, so don't even try it with BB.
Well, I have full faith in BB to hold her own.
The walls closing in, like, Britney did that 20 years ago. Like, it's all inspired. Shut up.
Yeah, I would say it's a lot of different inspirations that we've seen before. It's not the most like unique concept, but it works for the song. And I wouldn't say Gabby Hanna is the owner of lighting matches and setting houses on fire.
No.
And Tina Burner doesn't own red, orange, and yellow. So
Gabby Burner.
Gabby Burner. Let's talk about that.
My new drag name coming soon.
Well, I just think everybody can have their videos out and nobody needs to be calling anybody out about this particular incident. But you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make for a very entertaining aftermath. So maybe it'll be I love mess. So
I know. Well, BB's tweet was really funny. She said,
gonna
be completely honest, I never heard of her, but now I will listen to her music. Great minds think alike. My actual, in all caps, inspo was Love the Way You Lie.
Period.
Yeah.
And you can't really say anything because both of them are Love the Way You Lie. So argument over. Like that.
Yeah.
That video really did set the precedent in a lot of ways. So,
and also like we're so deep into like life now. It's like everything's going to be inspired by everything.
Inspired. Yeah. So whatever. And it's BB. She's here for bops. She's giving you everything. And I will say, I really like the album cover for Better Mistakes coming this May.
The like illusion.
I love her like pinstripe, whatever.
Beetlejuice-esque, like
Beetlejuice, yes.
Since we want to talk about references.
Say it real fast. BB Rexa. BB Rexa.
Daylight come and me wanna go home. Isn't that from that movie?
Yes,
oh my God. She should do a video where they're all sitting at the table and they're like singing Sacrifice.
Absolutely. She also unveiled the track list, and it's got Travis Barker, Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Uzi Vert, Doja Cat, Trevor Daniel, Rick Ross. Like, there's a lot of features on this album. So I'm very excited for it. I mean, Baby, I'm Jealous, we already heard. But, like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready for the BB, the Rexonaissance.
Me too. I'm ready to throw down and fight for BB Rexa.
You are ready. I like really do feel like you're going to get into a brawl in Jersey and Asbury over BB Rexa Paradise.
What about that now, Gabby?
Yeah, you're going to have a dance showdown with Gabby Hanna.
I can't. Was that too mean? By the way, was I too?
No, I don't think Gabby has a necessarily great reputation for various reasons.
Yeah, so that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
But like,
like, for instance, like FKA had her moment with Lil Nas X about the pole dancing and everything, but they had a private phone call and then updated people after. She didn't get messy and like say shit on Twitter. Like, she directly called him up and was like, hey, and it was a fair criticism or conversation to have because it was the same choreographer or whatever. So yeah, anyway, I agree with you. I feel like these visuals can live on their own. I don't think we need to play the blame game.
Yeah. Oh man, I like show up to BB Rex's concert with like a reference board. Everyone tries to come for BB and I snap. Number one Rexar, I'll make an alt.
Seriously, you should. It'll just be like this poster board with like Sable and Rihanna like posted to it.
Yeah.
Like, what now?
But like, okay, but speaking of, I mean, like talking about the Met Gala and stuff, like we love a reference. That's the whole point of all this. It's like,
yeah, I feel like it's a dumb thing from like 2011, in my opinion, of like comparing like video stills and frames to frames. Like, I get very bored of that now. I'm just like, yeah.
Give me your earrings, BB. I'll hold them for you.
Power bitch moves.
Nobody was killed?
Nobody was killed at Stonewall.
I can't. I'm joking, but like it's not that serious. But like it is.
Kyle fights the Hannah Isers at Stonewall.
What Hannah Isers? Like it's shit that I've seen. You don't have that many.
Oh my God.
Anyway, stream Sabotage.
Yeah, Sabotage and Sacrifice on iTunes now.
Oh, I've said too much. Yeah, well, that's all for this week, basically. So, wow, till next time.
Till next time, in person,
Pack
live.
it up, sweetie.
Get your shit together.
Wait,
and
so
go.
what day of the week are you actually moving?
Saturday.
The universe. Oh, wait, did we even talk about that on here? Like the way the universe is just like ironically aligning things up?
We have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I'm still like, I'm things are landing very fast for me in different ways that I'm still, things are moving.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Love that.
More to come in next week's episode for sure.
Well, as we say farewell to all of you on this episode, we now say farewell to Brad's local fantasy era and my bird lady era. Everything is coming to a close.
New era incoming.
Yeah. Hot girl summer vax. Oh wait, no. I said that backwards. Hot
vax girl
hot
summer.
Vax girl summer.
Yes.
But until
Vaxxed,
then,
not wax. Yep.
We will
see you
soon. Oh my God, do I need to cut out all that Gabby Hanna tea?
You might be in a feud with Gabby.
She's an idiot. I don't care.
So excited. This is always our destiny, wasn't it?